with another video. It's been a minute since I've been on my YouTube shit. Well, I'm back on my YouTube shit, so I need y'all to come in. I need y'all to tune in and lock in. So I just decided to give y'all another story time because y'all been on my Instagram and stuff asking me for another story time. So here's y'all story time. You follow me on Instagram, I'm sure that you know. If you have me on Facebook, I know that you know. But y'all, I'm in a new relationship and I'm happy. Everything's going good so far. But this just story time on how I met him, because if I ever did a Q&A, y'all probably gonna ask me that question, and it's a good story. It's a funny ass story actually. Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all this story. But before I get into my story, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. That helps me a lot. Like my video, click the subscribe button that's right there next to the thumbs up button. So yeah, if you go down there and you like my video, you're gonna see the subscribe button. So let's go ahead and subscribe and leave a comment, and y'all let me know some more videos that y'all want me to do, because I'm gonna do them. Anyways, without making the intro even longer than what it already is, we just gonna get into this video. Alright y'all, so let's get into this story. Disclaimer before I start my story. I'm sorry, I think I got so many disclaimers, but before I start my story, if y'all hear shit in the background, I got a 2-year-old child that's up there screaming and playing, and my boyfriend is on the game. Yeah, so if y'all hear drunk in the background, that's what y'all hear in the background. But anyways, let's just get into the story. See, why I want to start the story yet. Okay, so boom, I'm gonna start right here. In the beginning, I was technically in a relationship with somebody else. So boom, yeah, let's put it like this. What we gonna call him? We can call him like, dang, what can we call him? Ooh, y'all, hold on, let me think of a name. Let's call him Haley. Because, yeah, he was Haitian and his mama was like Geechee. I knew that for a fact because he stressed that to me so much. Like, I knew about him. So, whatever. Anyways, we just gonna call him Haley, alright? So, boom. I was in a relationship with Haley. And, like, you know, I technically like moved because like y'all know I was with my grandma, so like I moved out of there and moved there. And I want to say the relationship got kind of serious, but it really went too fast. But it got serious, and like I was buying pots and pans and spoons and stuff because I call myself moving in and trying to be a little wife or whatever. But the problem was like he was having issues with his job and stuff, and it was like my job, I had been on my job and I had been studying my job for a minute, and like I was getting paid every week, so you know I was having my little change or whatever, having my little check or whatever, and like his job paid him every 2 weeks, but he keeps changing jobs. Like he was flip-flopping between jobs and stuff, and it's like I don't want to say like I left him over financial stuff, because that was never the case, but it played a big factor, because it's just like you can say you're not finna leave nobody because they broke, or you're not gonna leave your man when he down, but it's just like, ooh, when that financial junk start coming in, it take a toll. And then when y'all got other stuff going on in addition to that shit going on, bro, that junk become too much. Like it becomes too much. Anyways, so like, yo, so boom, I moved in with him and John, and like it got to the point where I became paying for everything. Like he had a car when I met him, y'all. He told me that was his car. Boom, like something. What happened to the car first? A belt or something went out on the car. He got that fixed. Boom. Then his tire went out on the car, and he needed a whole new tire and junk. And I helped him pay for that. Then car insurance came on the car. He did that. Me and his mama helped him with that. And like he had it for the most part, but it was like to get it, he was stressing, like he was stressing to get it. And that just used to stress me out because you keep complaining, and so I'm worried about it. He just got to the point where like he would go to work, but he didn't want me to leave and like go nowhere. And so then I was looking like, I'm not finna just stay inside by myself all day, all the time. Like, no, I'm not finna do that. So my sis hit me up. Look, my sis hit me up. We had been talking to John on the phone to John. She was like, come over, we finna slide to one of our homeboys' house to John and shit like that. So like, yeah, that's what I did. Like, I got dressed and stuff. And like, when I was getting dressed and John, like, he was telling me, you look so pretty and stuff. And I just wish you wasn't finna go nowhere and all this shit. And I'm just looking like, thank you, but I'm still finna go. Like, I'm never go nowhere. I'll never get to go out. Like, I'm finna go out. Like, yeah, it wasn't even going out because I was just supposed to be going over my friend's house and we were just supposed to be drinking and smoking and shit. So that's what the vibes was, and that's what we was finna go do. So boom, I went and she came, she called me, she told me she was outside and stuff. She came to pick me up and shit like that. Alright, so boom, like I think he's saying this shit. But alright, so boom, she came and she picked me up and shit, and like we go like, I'm already on the south side. And we was going to the south side, like deeper into the south side. But we get where we're going to and stuff, and like we putting up and John, and it's vibes, like we just drinking and smoking and John, and it's like extra people pulled up that I didn't plan on being there. Like, it was just supposed to be me, Sir, and one of our homeboys and John, and we just supposed to be drinking. But like more people came, which was like, I knew them, so it wasn't no problem. Like, they came and we was like drinking and smoking to John. Like I said, it was the vibes. Like, we was just having vibes. Okay, and then it was like one of my other homegirls that was there, and she was like, what can I call her? I'm gonna give both of them a name. Nah, I don't even give both of them a name. My son, that's my son. And then my other one, we'll call her, we're just gonna call her Matt, alright? Yeah, we're gonna call her Matt. So boom, like, let me get my story together. I want to say it was my homegirl, Matt, like, it was her birthday weekend, y'all. And she was just like, y'all want to go out, y'all want to go do something, it's my birthday, let's go do something. So, boom, what she want to do was, she want to go to a party house. Y'all, like, I'm hanging out with them, y'all, mind y'all, they is older than me. I'm like the youngest out of all of us. I'm the youngest, the youngin in the group or whatever. But Matt was just like, she want to go to the party house. And I was just looking like, okay, we can go, but I'm not going to go like this. I need to go home and change and jump. And then we can go. So, boom, that's what happened. I went home and changed and jump and got into a little outfit that was decent. Or did I not change? Did I change or I didn't change? Dang, I can't remember. What was I wearing? I think I did change. No. I think the outfit that I wore to the party house, I already had it on. Yeah, I think that's what happened. Okay, so boom, I didn't go home and change, but we went to the party house or whatever, you know, I was cute. I remember what I had on though. I had on a black little dress, but my dress was kind of like one of them little collar dresses with the sleeves. I had on a black dress like that, and it was like zip up right here. And my hair, I had that red bob, y'all. I ain't even gonna count. That red bob was cute. That jump was cute, but anyways, yeah, I had a red bob and had a little black dress. Don't ask me what shoes I had on because I can't remember. Dang, what shoes did I have on? I want to say I had on some sandals. No, I think I had on them first slides. Okay, whatever. I can't remember what my shoes was, but I was cute. Period. So yeah, we went to the party house or whatever, and we get there and stuff, and like one of my other friends, like we get drinks and stuff. He bought us drinks and stuff. We get drinks and stuff, and yeah, like. Let me see. we just vibing. Yeah, we listen to the music. We got drinks and stuff. I want to say, yeah, we was smoking and drunk. Everything was cool. Like, it was cool. Like, it was mad people there. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. That night when we went, it was mad deep in there. And the music was booming. Everybody was cooling. Everything was straight. Oh, God. Everything was straight. So, boom. Like, in the midst of standing where we was, like, let me describe where we was. Like, when we came in, we walked through, it's a front part, and then you walk through, and then it's like it's another part, it's the second part. And it's got like 2 bars in there. When you come from the bar in the second part, and you keep walking down, like, it's some stairs, and then right there by the stairs is like this wall. They got mirrors and stuff. And that's where we were standing there. We were standing like right there at the bottom of the stairs, but like on the right side, by the wall where the mirrors and stuff was at. And we was like just standing there, we was talking stuff, listening to music, drinking John, a little drink and John. It was cool. And then like, y'all, like y'all, okay. I don't know, I just started smiling like that. Okay, anyway, we were just cooling and stuff, and bae, he's my bae now, but he wasn't my bae then, but I'm still calling him bae. Anyways, he had walked up, and like my foot and back, he knew them already, but he had seen me before. Like, we seen each other before, but I ain't recognized him, like, because the first time that I seen him, I really wasn't studying and I wasn't paying attention, and I really didn't see who he was, so it wasn't nothing. But this time it was like he walked up and we was already like standing in a little circle or whatever, and he like walked into the circle or whatever, and he was talking to them and stuff. And then like I'm just standing there because I'm drinking my drink. I don't know you, so I was saying too much. Anyways, so I'm out of my business and just letting them talk, because I don't too much be in everybody conversation like that, especially if it ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm not in it. So I'm just drinking and stuff, and he leaned over and he whispered in my foot ear, and he said something. I seen that part, but again, I'm still minding my business, not paying no attention. And I'm just standing right there, and I just look over, and he like standing right next to me, and he just looked me up and down. And then he walked away. Oh, guys, just looked me up and down, and he just walked away. And then I was like, oh, wait, no, matter of fact, no, that's not what he did. He had looked me up and down. It was from my phone. That's what happened. Yeah, he asked me for my phone, and like, I gave him my phone, whatever, and he put his number in it, and he saved his number in my phone. So I was like, oh, okay. And then he didn't even say that under no drastic ass shit. So like, I was like, oh, we just cool. And then my sister told me, oh, that's bro, like, he just cool and stuff like that. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm thinking, that's another homie. Like, I just met another homie. He's cool. So boom, like, he didn't talk to me the rest of the night. We was at the party house. Like, he walked off after he put his number on my phone. He walked off, disappeared, and didn't say nothing else. After that, I went back to where I was staying at with Haiti, and like, everything was cool and stuff. And that whole night, I was just like, oh, before the party house, before we left the party house, like, I texted him so he could have my number. So it's like, we did exchange like one text message. But the whole night when I was there, I was just thinking like, please don't text me, because I'm not trying to get caught up. Even though I'm really not a cheater, but then I'm gonna have to explain that you're just friends. I ain't wanna go through all that with him, because we was already having a problem or whatever. But it was like already on the verge of being over. But for some reason, I was just trying to hold on, because I'm just a lover girl. You feel me? I just be trying to hold on to things, you know, when you let go of. But anyways, like, that whole night, I was just thinking, ooh, don't text me, don't call me. Like, yeah, just don't do it in front of him or at the wrong time. But I didn't get no text, no call, nothing. So I really wasn't worried about it. It really had left my mind. But let me think. The next day, for some reason, I want to say, was I washing clothes or something. But for some reason I was in my grandma's house, and all of us were at my grandma's house. Me, Haiti, and my baby, all of us, we was at grandma's house. And what happened? Oh, I was just like, I was at the house, and I was just looking at my phone and stuff. Like, me and Haiti, we was slick, kind of like beefing a little bit, kind of mad at each other. We wasn't talking, wasn't speaking that much, because I don't even remember what we was arguing about that day. We just had so many arguments. But I don't even remember what we was arguing about that day. But yeah, we wasn't really talking for real. But we were still together. Like, we didn't break up. But we was having our problems. But I was just in my grandma's house, and I was in my room, and I was like, I looked at my phone, and I thought about it. I was looking like, dang, I ain't never hear nothing back after that one text. And I was looking like, dang, I just got left undelivered. But I didn't think nothing of it, because I was looking like, well, shoot, folks be busy. Who am I to text anyways? Yeah, so I just didn't think nothing of it. But y'all, as soon as I had that thought, I got a text. And don't ask what to say, because I really don't remember. But I think it was just like a what you doing or something like that. Something of that nature, something along those lines. And you know, I was texting back a jump. Oh, and then like after he asked me what I was doing and stuff, he asked me like FaceTime. And I was looking like, dang, Haiti really sitting in my living room. This FaceTime, where I'm gonna answer the call at, because he gonna be like, who you talking to, or he gonna hear it. So boom, played it like the slick ninja I am. Played it real cool. Went to the den where I was washing clothes at, and I was just on the phone. And the only people that was in the den was my grandma and my granddad. And one thing about it, my folks pee. Yeah, my family, we pee. We really about that. Like, we want to be like that, we want to be like that. And they wasn't finna snitch on me or say nothing. And then she really, if I just said it was a friend, she won't leave it alone, because it's a friend. You can have friends, you're young. That's how grandma was gonna look at it. So, boom, I'm on the phone, I'm just talking it up. Boom, nah. He gonna ask me what he said. He was like, could he come get me? Did I want to go out to do something today? And I was looking like, sure. And then he was like, it's something I want to do. I was like, no, it don't matter what we do. I don't care. He was like, well, they was having something in the country. I want to go to the country. I was like, y'all, let me tell y'all, my biggest fear is getting kidnapped. I'm so terrified that somebody is gonna try to take me, because niggas be crazy. So yeah, I was like, the country. And I just mentioned last night, like, yeah. But y'all, I didn't say no. I said, yeah, we know. So, but I share locations with my sister. I wasn't worried about it. I was like, if I'm anywhere I'm not supposed to be, or if anything happened, my sister got my location. She gonna know where I'm at. She gonna come get me, period. So that put my mind at ease a little bit. But I still was thinking, I just met you last night. You asked me to go to the country, and that's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. But okay. So yeah. Then I was thinking like, dang. When we got off the phone, I was looking like, how I'm going to the country? How? Had to make the executive decision of a lifetime. Really not decision of a lifetime, by the time I make a decision. I just was like, what I told him, I don't even remember what I told him, but he ended up going back to where we were staying at, and I stayed at grandma's house, and I just told him I had something to do today. Like, I'm just like, I'm not finna be there. I got something to do today, and I'll see you later. Because y'all, mind y'all, I'm thinking, this bro, we just cooling. I'm finna just go with my friend. That's what I'm thinking. I'm finna just go with my friend. So, yeah, come get me stuff from my grandma's house. And we go. Before we left to go to the country, like, his friend picked us up. But before we left to go to the country, like, we stopped by this store, this little gas station store. And like, when we went in the store, he was like, come on. Like, he just told me, come on, like, just get out of the car. So, no, I just got out of the car. And I was just like, well, some chips, some drink, and shit wasn't hurt anyways. So, boom, we go in the store and drink, and I pick out chips and drinks and drink. I want him to go to the counter and stuff. He paid for his stuff. I'm getting my money ready. I'm finna pay for mine because, yeah, you invited me to go somewhere, but I'm thinking we just friends. So, like, I was gonna pay my own way. Cause, yo, I was gonna pay my own way. But, no, he paid for it. So now I'm something like, oh, okay. But then on the other hand, let me just say, I'm used to people paying stuff for me. So I still didn't think nothing of it just because he paid for a little chips and drink or whatever. So, yeah, then we go back to the car, whatever, we get on the road, you know, we smoking this stuff on the way up to the country and jump, go to the country. It really was like a big old, like, city event thing, like a little kickball tournament. Like, yeah, they were just out there playing kickball and stuff, and they had, like, little drinks and snacks and stuff like that and stuff. It was cool or whatever. And then we went back to our city, Columbus, over there. Went back to Columbus, and that night we went to the party house again, where I had met him the first time. Well, second time for him, first time for me. But yeah, but before we had went there, what I had on was not, I didn't wear it to the party house, what I wore to the country, so I had to get dropped, like, he had to take me back to where I was staying at with Haiti, so that I could get some clothes and change to go. So it was like, dang, I know I'm gonna hear it when I go in here to change my clothes and stuff. So at this point, I was like, you get on my nerves. I'm just trying to have a good time. I'm young, want to be inside all the time when there's so much to do out there. Like, who you take me for? And then he had to go to work, so it really wasn't nothing he could too much do. So yeah, I got ready and I went out. When they pulled back up to get me, and I was looking like, dang, I hope he don't come down the steps to actually see who I'm living with, because he know my slug car, and that was not the car I got picked up in, but never said nothing about it. And if he did see it, I don't know, because he never said nothing about it. But like, we get to the party house or whatever, and everything's cool, and you feel me? He bought me drinks and stuff. So now I'm looking like, okay, I see what's going on now. Yeah, I see what's going on now. But, you know, I'm still trying to keep it like we're just friends, because I know that I got a boyfriend. So like, yeah, we at the party house, and he was buying me drinks and stuff. Everything was cool and John, but we was real close, and like, kept me by his side. He stayed by my side. He didn't leave. Like, it wasn't on no, like, yeah, we was like this the whole time, inseparable. So yeah, and then after that, I'm thinking, okay, you're finna take me back home now, because we just spent the whole day together. You just want to hang out with just friends. I'm thinking you finna take me back home. It's not what happened. We got dropped back off at his house, and I'm thinking, okay, maybe he's gonna get me a lift or something home. No, I stayed there all night, y'all. All night. I stayed there all night. And I was looking like, I didn't plan on that. Like, when we got back to the house, we were just smoking and stuff. And, you know, I'm already been drinking and smoking, and I'm kind of messed up or whatever. All I remember is we was sitting there and stuff, and I was sleeping. And he was like, you can go lay down. And I was looking like, huh? What you mean? He was like, yeah, you can go lay down, you're tired. You can go lay down. I was looking like, well, it's late as hell. If I try to go home now, it's late as hell. I might as well. So when I woke up in the morning, I was like, you in the bed with me. We ain't did nothing, but you still slept with me. Like, you ain't sleep with me, but you slept with me. So I'm looking like, dang. technically I felt like a cheater. So I didn't want to go back to Haiti house. I didn't want to go back there, so I got dropped back off at my grandma's house. And from that point, I was just like, huh. But then I get the text, and it was like, do you want to be my little thing or my little boo or whatever? Like, we was talking and stuff, and he was just like, we was already texting stuff, and he just asked me that question, and I was just like, dang, you already sweet guy, and like, every time I met you, you just been catering to me, you treat me nice and stuff. Hey, all right, I said yeah, and y'all, I said yeah. And after that, you feel me, I was feeling myself, and I was like, okay, I gotta get my stuff out of Haiti house so I can leave that whole situation alone. And that's where John had got tricky, because Haiti didn't want to let me get my stuff out. And I was just like, I used to be at work, like, when I get off work, he'll be going to work. And I used to be like, can I get my stuff like before you go? And he'll always text me back late, like he'll already be at work when he texts me back or something, or just be like he's not there. And that junk used to bug me because I just wanted to leave, and I think he knew that, and I think he kind of sensed that I cheated or was cheating, but I don't think he really knew. I don't know. To this day, I don't know if he knew or not. As far as I'm concerned, he never knew. But all in all, it looked like it was a bad situation at first, but it ended in my favor. Yeah, it ended in my favor because we're still together, and I'm happy again. I'm glad I got away from that last situation, because that was some bullshit, and I would never settle for no shit like that no fucking more, because hell motherfucking no. I know better now. Yeah, I never go back to no bullshit like that, and I'm glad that shit over, and I'm happy where I am now. I just want to say, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, turn post notifications on so you get notified every time I upload another video. Yeah, turn on post notifications, and yeah, that's it, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Bye.